Hello and welcome to Insider's Flow. Today we're going to be talking about how to swing our level ideas within our Discord room, which is usually based off of breakouts, breakdowns, and inside days. So stick around and you'll learn how to swing these instead of just scuffing them intraday. All right, so here we have Airbnb on the daily chart. We're about a week and a half back. We're looking at October 13th to be exact. We have an inside day, and normally I would draw out these levels and alert you guys to say, okay, if we get at least a 30-minute close, you can do 15-minute, you can do 1 hour, but that's all talked about in the other video and how to play these intraday. So usually I would say, 30-minute close, intraday above one of these levels or below this bottom level, you are looking at taking a position, long or short, and getting out at 10, 15, 20, 25%, whatever your profit target is, profit goals are. You can always find other levels of previous day to hit as price targets. But not everyone can pay attention to Discord all day. Some people want to be able to get in at 3:45 p.m. instead of 11:30 a.m. and swing a play overnight and be able to wake up with some profit and get out early or even multiple days. That's what I want to talk about right now. One of the methods that you can pay attention to. And then I will be also upgrading the Level Ideas channel to include this. I'm hoping this weekend so that we can get a little more play call outs, but this is something you guys can pay attention to. Now I'm going to go into a few different things. I'm going to start with just how to play the inside to outside bars and how you can swing these. And then in another video, I'm going to show you a sharper entry, a more advanced entry of how to predict the outside bars after inside bars, or even normal 2 bars, and what each of these means. So when you see a 2-1-3 on my screen, or 2-2-2-2-2, or whatever it is, these are just based off of something called the strat. I actually learned from a friend about 12 years ago. His name's Jeremy. I learned from him just kind of the price action of what these mean. Apparently, this was actually coined and kind of founded and run by Rob, who is on Twitter. We follow each other. He's a great guy. You guys should check him out as well. But I learned this a long time ago. I had no idea it was like a widespread thing. I didn't even know this indicator existed. It's just called the candle type of strat. But all it means is hey, this is a normal bar. This is an inside day. This is an outside day. That's it. Or on a small time frame, inside hour, outside hour, blah, blah, blah. That's all it means. Nothing special, nothing crazy. You can do it literally. You can visually see it. You don't need the indicator. I just do it because I'm lazy. And I like to be quick. So that's what the numbers mean. Don't be alarmed by them. It's not some fancy lingo or anything like that. It's just price action. So talking about the inside to outside bars and the simple entry, the late entry, the safer entry, and how you can swing these. Let's get into that right now. All right, October 13th. So we're looking at October 13th. The normal setup, like I said, is this. Where am I? All the way over here. Okay. So here we're looking at the inside day, October 13th. Now our opening candle on the 14th flies above, actually opens above it, flies above it, comes back down. And then we start trickling down, and here is our first candle showing, okay, it's an outside day. What an outside day means is when it goes above the previous day's candle and below it. So it's trading in a maximum range. It's not trading within a tight range. It's pretty volatile. So here we go. We get this kind of breakdown of outside day. And what I would be doing once this occurs, which occurs at noon, so it occurs pretty early, it doesn't occur late or anything like that, I would just be watching or Rather, I would just be looking to make sure, periodically that it's not flying back up. It's staying below the midday, which I'll get into how I draw that in a minute. And then I would just go back to the daily. So, wow. Come on, TradingView. What are you trying to do to me here? Where are we? So I'll go back to the daily. And once we're on the daily, I would look, at 3:45 p.m. or 3:30, I'd be looking at entering because it's outside bearish. Outside bearish should be very apparent. It's a big stinking red candle. It's not a big green candle covering the outside like this one. It's a big bearish candle. And it engulfs the inside bar. Okay. So we're looking for 1 to 3. So we're looking inside to out, not just 2 to 3 or 2 or 3 to 2s. Not right now, at least. That's a little more advanced. We can get into that a little bit in a different video. And I will do that because I want you guys to have multiple ways to swing these. I think the majority of traders are looking for swings rather than intraday plays, which I totally understand. It takes patience, it takes diligence, and more discipline to do that. Scalping is actually easier, despite popular belief. Swinging is more difficult and can lead to more profits and stuff, but it is more patient. You have to pick the contracts correctly and so forth. So that's why I'm doing this. That's why I hope to upgrade these channels and make sure you guys are able to have the swings. All right, so 3:30. I'm looking for to enter. You can enter right at close if you want to, if your broker allows you. Some brokers don't let you pick up contracts after a certain point. I'm not sure which ones are what, but most don't. Most are fine. So you enter here, or you enter at 3. Let's just go back and take a look. You enter at let's say 3:30, just as a confirmation, like you're not playing it too close to the bell. Where are we? Okay, so right here. So yeah, you're entering right here, or where are we? Yeah, right here. That's actually a good candle entry. It's below our day, our previous day, and we're looking to swing. So we get in at 170, 144. So you'd be looking at contracts around puts at like 170, 169, 169.5, or even the 171, or even the 171.5. Money doesn't matter to me. Just a good, solid high delta is what's important. So then the next day opens. And you're opening at 171.89, so about 40 cents above your entry. You get some kick up here. You're not taking a stop loss unless it closes back above that half line, which I'll show you in a minute why or how I draw that and why that's important. It is a fib retracement, but it's kind of not at the same time. So you get a kick all the way down after this, basically into that close. You're looking at a $3 move, actually basically to almost the penny, a $3 move swing if you held through the entire next day. And depending on your delta, that's a fantastic profit. I mean, that's going to be more than 100% profit on the contract, as long as you're not taking way out of the money ones. And you can set this. Something that I do very often is, as far as a take profit zone, or even picking my contract back here on the entry day, I'm looking at, all right, this is going to be bearish, or I believe it's going to be bearish. Where's the support line? 168.61 looks like a good spot here for a take profit support. Like I want to sell into support. I don't want to be trying to hold through support. So what do we get? We got, let's push up and all the way down to the next day's close. Wow. 168.61. I mean, on the penny. You guys can't make this stuff up. That's why support and resistance is so important. So important. So this is on the 30-minute time frame, by the way. You can do 1 hour, you can do daily, like I said. You can enter at a specific time. It's less about looking at the chart and more about looking at the outside day, confirming the outside day. So the confirmation happens here. Boom, 9:30. All right, we're going up. Oh, we came back down. Are we going to go? We're below the 50 line. Are we going to make it all the way to an outside day? Boom. At noon, I will alert you guys of, hey, this is now an outside day. We are going to wait near close to see if we get confirmation of that, because it could totally kick back up and settle in right here. And that's not a play that we really want. We want to be looking at closes for the bearish above and below the inside day. So that's why the inside day is so important. So if we take a look here, if it closed above our day outside, like if it was still number 3, get this out of here. If it was an outside day to the bullish side and it closed above our inside day, we would be looking to go long, but this is a bearish one. But if it traded with inside, if it went above and below and came back inside, that's where I wouldn't be trading it. That's where I would say, no, it's just chop. It's more indecision in that sense. You have a long wick and a short kind of body. Those are not ones that I like to trade. Obviously, I will be going more in depth with that in the next video. Also showing you guys live in the room, like, hey, we're going to be looking for the breaks and the closes. So this is the 1 to 3 play. So keep that in mind. It's called 1 to 3. It's one of my favorite setups. I'll show you another example. Let's see if we can find another example on Airbnb. 3 to 1, 3 to 1, 3 to 1. Okay, here we go. So here's one of those fidgety plays, right? 22nd of June, you get an inside day. We go outside and we close basically right on the top line of the inside day. So that's where it's going to be up to you guys to do your own due diligence. Maybe use the algo flow as a deciding factor, saying, hey, it's bullish. This is a bullish bar. Obviously, it's a nice green candle, but does have a long top wick. So, there's some indecision there. What you would capture is a 151 move. Peak would be 153, but the open would be 152. So you would capture a full dollar move right off the open and be able to sell. Now, it doesn't always hit like that, but very often these 1 to 3 moves do go at least through after hours and pre-market. Obviously, if you're playing earnings, don't be throwing money at it. Let's see if we can find another example. No, we can't, because that's basically all of Airbnb is, because they just kind of popped open. Let's make sure. Yeah, that's about it. So the 1 to 3 move is very significant and very high probability, depending on which way you play it, or which way the 3 bar indicates to play. So it's obviously is the bearish version, reverse it up top for the bullish version. Pretty straightforward stuff. This is a nice way to swing it. I'm going to show you guys in the next video how to swing based off of inside bars to 2 bar, which is a little bit lower probability. I will say that, but there are strategies that you can use in order to do this. And in one of the next videos coming up as well, I'm going to show you a little bit sharper, more advanced entries using the fib settings that I have here. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you guys have a little bit better understanding of how to swing this. Again, you can swing this longer periods of time. If you're willing to hold through some up and down, takes more patience. But I look at these as a 1 to 2 day swing, which is probably more than enough in premium for you guys to be able to play.